Hello, Wave Country, and welcome to a very special edition of Wave 3 Listens Live. We're coming to you live from Masonic Homes. This is an iconic place on a beautiful day, located at 3701 Frankfort Avenue. And if you've ever traveled around Frankfort Avenue, you know how beautiful it is. But perhaps, like myself, you may have questions about Masonic Homes. We're going to answer a few of those today and tell you about some great opportunities that are available here. New year, new you. Perhaps you're looking for a new opportunity. Let's meet a couple of our very special guests. With me now is Tracy Whitaker. Tracy, welcome. Nice to see you. And also Nicole Candler. I want to make sure I get that right. Nicole, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about where we are here. This is the Masonic Homes, 82 acres, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Tell us a little bit about what you do here and your mission, if you would.
Sure. Last year, Masonic celebrated 150 years of service right here in the Louisville community. We today have 3 campuses in Louisville, Shelbyville, and Northern Kentucky. We were originally founded to serve widows and Masons that died as a result of the Civil War. And through those 150 years, we have grown to become the leader in senior services and aging in our communities. We offer everything from independent living to assisted living and skilled nursing right here in the Sam Swope Care Center. And we are adding and growing additional services every year and every day.
Yeah, you mentioned the Sam Swope Care Center where we're standing now. And speaking of adding and evolving and changing, it is beautiful. Opened in 2011 here, so we are very happy to be here. And it really fits into the architecture here. Very historic looking and really nice. I mean, as far as classy, I love the look that you've retained here because, you know, as you evolve through history, sometimes you lose some of that. But you guys have managed to be very proud of the history, but yet move and evolve. I'm curious, before we move on and talk a little bit about the opportunities, if you would, Nicole, who can stay here at Masonic Homes? Are there any prerequisites for being a resident?
You know, today our services are open to the general public, and we really pride ourselves on being able to serve everyone no matter where they are at in the aging process. So especially here on our Louisville campus, we offer independent living, assisted living, and then skilled nursing as well right here at the Sam Swope Care Center. So this is really our anchor community here on our campus. But in the last couple years, we have built more and more. So we also have independent living that has come to our campus in the last couple years. There's actually a new one under construction here on Frankfort Avenue as well. And we also have a pediatric daycare center, which not a lot of people are familiar with, that serves both pediatric and typical children in a daycare setting. In addition to that, we are adding new services all the time. We will be opening a care clinic this March that will serve, in the beginning, our residents and our employees. And we hope to open that up to the general public as well in the near future.
All right. So you can tell now that the mission here, passionate people, inspiring lives, and I have 2 of those people with me. So now let's talk a little bit to Tracy. Tracy, there's opportunities here. We opened up the show and talked about new opportunities. You guys are pretty excited about adding some folks maybe to the list of employees here, right?
We are. We're looking for hospitality professionals, those that have experience in dealing with customers, delivering remarkable service. The nice thing about the hospitality positions, there are no late hours. So if someone's working as a server at a restaurant right now, they might be working very, very late hours and long weekends. We can offer a very flexible schedule. It's family friendly. And also you get to meet some really neat people here. Our residents are wonderful. They inspire us, just like hopefully we inspire them as well.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Okay, I want to talk to you both. We had a little bit of a chat before we went on camera here. So before we talk about the details and what you're looking for, you guys work here, and if I'm looking at an opportunity, I think sometimes doing your due diligence and your homework involves talking to people who work there, and if they enjoy the experience. So I'll go to you first, Nicole. How long have you been working here at Masonic Homes?
I have been here for 6 years.
6 years, okay. That's a good little test sample. So tell me a little bit about, there seems to be a real positive vibe here. Tell me about what it's like to work here.
They're absolutely a positive vibe, but even at 6 years, that doesn't hold a candle to some of our long-term employees that we have here. We have employees for upwards of 20, 25. Every year we celebrate kind of a grand anniversary amongst some of our employees. And it's been quite a remarkable experience to hear from them talk about the transformation that our campus and our communities have gone through as we age ourselves, that they can see how that kind of transforms and,
Sure.
and we're able to offer new services every day.
Interesting. See, that to me speaks volumes. If you're talking about employees who've been here and happily employed for over 20 years, 20, 25, 30 years, that says they like where they work. So I like the sound of this already. Okay, so tell me, Tracy, about your experience here. Before we get into the details and what opportunities are offered, how do you like working here at Masonic Homes?
I love Masonic Homes. I've been here for 8 years. Before that, I worked in a law firm, so this is completely different for me, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love the interaction with our residents and also our employees. You know, as Nicole said, we feature our employees a lot on some of our recruiting campaigns, and by going to our website, everyone out there can hear more about why our employees love working here. They're so passionate and talented. We have very, very talented and qualified employees here to help our residents.
Fantastic. So we're going to talk about some of the opportunities, some of the incentives for you to work here. We understand if you're looking for a new opportunity, you want to know, what's in it for me? Do they promote from within? What kind of benefits do they offer? And we'll talk in detail about all of these. But you mentioned hospitality. So Tracy, an overview of maybe some of the other opportunities that are available here, and we can get into detail in the next segment, but some of the other opportunities may be available.
We have nursing positions open, CNAs, LPNs, RNs, and you know, John, the most important thing that we can offer is a free education. So if someone's interested in going into healthcare, regardless of where you start, you know, look at me, I used to work at a law firm and here I am in healthcare. We will provide free education for our employees to become those types of positions, and all we ask is for years of service in return. We give them all the supplies and the support and the tutoring that might be necessary.
Fantastic, and there's very few opportunities that you have being employed with those kind of benefits.
That's right.
So we're just touching the surface here. Okay, this is maybe a more superficial, lighter question, but interesting, I think, in that, okay, you work here in Frankfurt Avenue. I mean, Restaurant Row, so much excitement going on. That's got to be nice when you get off work and you say, hey, I would like to meet the family for dinner or something. You can make that happen, right, Nicole?
We sure can.
Absolutely.
I see you smiling.
Absolutely.
You like working in this area?
I do very much. It's easy to get here, and like I said, there are a lot of vibrant things out there that we can go and experience.
Okay, I'm going to remind you periodically, everyone who's watching, if you're looking for a new opportunity or you know someone who's looking for a new opportunity, the information, where can they go online, Tracy? Where's should they visit here? Should they go online? Tell us a little bit about that.
MHKYjobs.com. Apply online. Our recruiting staff will get with you within 24 hours and have a great conversation about a possible career here.
All right. We'll have more details coming up here. Prerequisites, what they need from you, what kind of education. Again, we'll talk more about the benefits, more about the opportunities. Masonic Homes, 82 acres. It is absolutely gorgeous in a really, really historic part of town. And I think you'll enjoy working here. I can tell coming in here a lot of positive, as we said, a very positive vibe, nice people. We'll talk to another one. Coming up here in the next segment, Wave 3 Listens, Masonic Homes here on Frankfurt Avenue. We'll be right back.
For the last year, Wave 3 News and these partners have worked hard to get books into the hands of kids across this city. And thanks to you, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library of Louisville is reaching even further. Kids in these zip codes are now able to be enrolled and get a free book mailed to them every month. Visit wave3.com and look under Community to see when the Imagination Library of Louisville is coming to your neighborhood. Sponsored by Delta Dental, PNC Foundation, and other generous donors.
If you think all lawyers are the same, you've never been to Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers.
Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar, 888-8888.
Welcome to the Corsair Shrine Circus. Bring the kids and start a new family tradition. February 8th through 11th, 4 big days. Tickets start at only $10.
If your loved one has been injured or is being abused or neglected in a nursing home, there is something you can do. Call the Nursing Home Injury Hotline at Hughes & Coleman.
It's an onion.
Welcome back to Wave 3 Listens. We're coming to you from the Sam Swope Care Center located in Masonic Homes. You may have passed here. Perhaps you were going to the St. Joe's Picnic, maybe one of the fine restaurants in the area, and you're all wondering what exactly happens at Masonic Homes. You know it's positive. Maybe you have a loved one who's been a resident here. With that being said, you have an opportunity now to kind of join the team here. I am now joined again by Nicole Candler and Nick Cooper. Nick, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, now, you're a bigwig here, okay? Executive Director, is that right, Nick?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I'm not making light of that. A lot of responsibility here. How many residents do you have, Nick? I'm just curious.
In total on campus, we have close to, I think, around 600 here. At Sam Swope Care Center, we have around 130.
Okay. You mentioned, I talked about the involvement of Masonic Homes, but your job has evolved a little bit too. Tell me a little bit about your background, and I think you said you'd been here 6 years, is that right?
7, actually.
7, wow. All right, congratulations to you. So tell me a little bit about your job and exactly what you do, Nick.
Sure. Actually, I started at our Shelbyville campus.
Okay.
And then I moved here about 2 years ago. So I kind of oversee the daily operations of Sam Swope Care Center and the Pillars Assisted Care Center right next door.
Now, I can tell from talking to you, Nicole, that you're not looking for the average everyday person here. As far as, we talk about inspiring people, inspiring lives, and that's something that's important to you. So if you had to describe, without getting into the educational side of it, what kind of people work here and what kind of people are you looking for?
I think first and foremost, we measure on passion. We look for people like Nick who may come into Masonic Homes in one position, and we find ways for them to develop and different roles that we may be able to find useful for us and valuable to them as well. So even before the education and the credentials, we look for passion in our people.
Okay, and Nick, we had a chance to talk to Tracy a little bit about a little overview of some of the opportunities that are here. But if you could detail some of those, if you would. And to me, when you're looking for folks to employ, that says you're growing. And that's a healthy thing. So if you would, maybe a little bit about some of the opportunities that are available here.
Absolutely. We're always looking for highly qualified individuals, whether that's in nursing or in dietary, hospitality services. And I think Nicole really just hit it home. Passionate people that are passionate about what they do, no matter what their position is. And we are experiencing growth here on campus. We have a new assisted living opening up this summer. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities, whether you're in administration, hospitality, dining services, to join our team here.
All right, let's talk more about the benefits. Okay, I'll ask you this because I think, to me, if I'm looking for an opportunity, I want to know, do they promote from within? I know that sounds rather basic, but tell me a little bit about the opportunity, and do you do that?
Absolutely. We have a lot of staff who have started here as a nursing assistant, got their CNA license, then became an LPN, RN, and now running a household here at Sam Swope Care Center. I think one of the other things that you find here at Masonic is that we have that 150-year history, so there's a lot of stability, and that staff find confidence in knowing that you work for Masonic today, you're going to work for Masonic tomorrow.
Yes, and I do think there's a lot to be said for that. Yeah, everybody, I think you want to make sure that the job is solid, the people you work around are happy and really want to promote you, which I think is important as well. Okay. Tracy mentioned, and we talked a little bit about education. How does that work exactly as far as furthering your education while you work here at Masonic Homes?
Sure. We have our online courses, whether you want to get your CNA, LPN, or RN, so whether you just want to start out your career or want to advance if you're in the middle of your career. We have those opportunities where you can take online classes to get your certification or your license here at Masonic Homes. Free of charge, by the way.
Okay, so how does the process start, if you would, Nick? If someone is watching, they're interested, should they go online first? Should they visit campus? What do you recommend? What's the process like?
Well, I think the best thing to do is always to go online at mhkyjobs.com to see what positions are available, to see what you want to apply for, and always come into tour, see what we're about, see what we're doing here. That differentiates us from the other communities here in Louisville.
I do think that's important. Nicole, tell me a little bit about, I guess, the team atmosphere here. When I came in, you all were all gathered, and it looked like we had a nice little conversation going, which is nice. But tell me, you have to work with a lot of, like he was mentioned, there's a dietary section. You got folks in hospitality. You've got the medical side of what you do here. So how does everyone? How's the team feel here at Masonic Homes?
I think they are truly energized by our values of passion, passion, remarkable service, the growth that we have here at Masonic Homes, and the innovation, our commitment to innovation through not only our education programs that we offer employees, but the way that we offer our residents a way to connect with their families, and just our approach to the services is really an innovative approach that we try to have here at Masonic. I would say that most of our employees would feel that not only within their community, so not only within the independent living community or the skilled nursing community, that there's a whole company that is behind them and that they can connect with and really find some opportunities for growth there.
I know this sounds rather basic, but I'm curious, Nick. 82 acres, Sam Swope Care Center here. Does each of these buildings have a different, I guess, mission in itself, or how does that exactly work? Because it's a huge campus.
It is very large, and I think that every building does play its own role, but it's part of a larger community, and it is that passionate people inspiring lives. We can't repeat that enough, because that's who we are, that's what we're about. And really, it doesn't apply just to the staff, it's our residents as well. More often than not, they're inspiring us.
Now, I'm curious also about if someone's watching, they go, well, you know, I really don't have much of a history or experience in what you're doing. You know, should they be discouraged if they're thinking about an opportunity? They go, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't know much about your industry. Should they be discouraged?
Absolutely not. In fact, they should be encouraged to know that they can come to Masonic Homes to start that healthcare career, whether, like I said, whether it's at the ground level or you're just looking to advance.
All right, interesting. All right, again, lots of opportunities here at Masonic Homes. As we mentioned, large campus, 82 acres. This is the Sam Swope Care Center. And I'll go ahead and ask you before we leave here, I know this is the educational part of the show. So what exactly happens here at the Sam Swope Care Center? What part of the mission statement is this particular building?
Sure. We might tag team a little bit on this, but here at the Sam Swope Care Center, we offered skilled nursing. We also have short-term rehab. We are the only community in the area that offers an in-house operated dialysis center. So those who need dialysis services can not only stay here, but go straight to that dialysis here on campus. We also have short-term rehab here on our campus. Rehab is also located here, one of the largest in the community. I don't know what else am I?
It seems to me
memory care. Did I say memory care? Okay.
That's what I have noticed. It seems very comprehensive here, Nick. So, is there anyone around here who offers what you do? It seems to me that you guys, no matter what stage you are in your life, you can probably help the individual or the resident who resides here, right?
Absolutely. And there may be other communities that can offer a variety of services as well, but probably not to the level and to the passion level that we do here at Masonic. Having that array of services, whether that's independent living all the way down to palliative care. We offer that full gamut, and it's just something very unique here on our campus.
It's the Nick and Nicole team here, passionate people, inspiring lives. Good job. All right. We'll talk more about the opportunities here. Again, Masonic Homes, located on Frankfurt Avenue. It's a beautiful day, nice and sunny. I tell you what, if you have someone at that stage in their life, or maybe you need a little bit of help, you might want to come out here and take a look at the campus. We'll talk more about opportunities available to you. We'll be right back after these short messages on Wave 3 Listens. We're live.
For the last year, Wave 3 News and these partners have worked hard to get books into the hands of kids across this city. And thanks to you, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library of Louisville is reaching even further. Kids in these zip codes are now able to be enrolled and get a free book mailed to them every month. Visit wave3.com and look under Community to see when the Imagination Library of Louisville is coming to your neighborhood. Sponsored by PNC Bank and other generous donors.
Hi, I'm Heather French Henry. Do you suffer from headaches, unusual forgetfulness, problems with sleep? These could all be a result of a traumatic brain injury from a traffic accident, a fall, playing sports, or serving our country. Understanding brain injuries are confusing, and finding help can be like finding your way through a maze. But the Brain Injury Alliance of Kentucky can guide you. Call us or get more information online at biak.us.
Folks, I'm Tim Jones back for Toyota of Louisville, and we've got the deals for you. The totally reinvented 2018 Toyota Camry right now. Get 0.9% financing for 72 months. Plus, we want your trade, Dixie Highway or toyotaoflouisville.com.
For Frustrated with dentures? Implants at Louisville Oral Surgery is your solution. Seen someone else and think you can afford implants? Call today to get a second opinion at no charge, including a 3D digital scan. Go to LouisvilleOralSurgery.com now for more.
You reach that wake-up call and you're like, okay, I'm going to have to do something about my weight. They helped me lose 110 pounds. I feel healthy, more outgoing, more confident, just better about myself. Ageless saved my life. It works, and I would do it again in a minute.
I told you we've got great deals. Tim Jones back for Toyota of Louisville. Listen to this one. 2018 RAV4 right now, a 36-month lease payment of only $199 a month. And we want your trade-in, toyotaoflouisville.com.
Welcome back. We're coming to you from Masonic Homes. If it seems like we're having fun, we are. I talked about the positive vibe here, and I really have enjoyed the conversation. It's been a bit educational. We're talking about new opportunities for you here at Masonic Homes on Frankfort Avenue. I am rejoined once again. I have Nicole, Tracy, and Nick. All right, Tracy, I'm going to pose a question to you. Talking about the industry, if new employment opportunity, I think everyone wants to make sure that, hey, this industry is solid, the future is bright, and that's true, right?
That's absolutely true. As Nick just reminded me, 10,000 people turn 65 every day, and that's going to happen for the next 20 years. So we're always going to be looking for employees. We're creating new opportunities. We're growing. And certainly we're looking for employees of all ages, because everyone can bring something to the table with talent. We're looking for people that have passion for what we do. It's a tremendous opportunity to be in healthcare right now.
You know, I can tell the culture that you have here, Nick, and I'm going to give you and your team credit, is very positive, because sometimes you think about aging and senior, and people say, oh, this is depressing. That's not the case here. How do you develop that culture?
Absolutely. You know, culture really starts, again, we can't drive home that passion enough. And here at Masonic, you know, we like to talk about carefree aging for all the residents, whether they're in independent living or in our skilled nursing here at Sam Swope. It truly is a place where you can live carefree.
All right, let's talk a little bit. All right, Nicole, friends you've made here, not just fellow employees, but I would think some of the residents, you develop true relationships, friendships.
Absolutely. And through those friendships, we are able to alleviate those burdens for not only them, but for their families, who are their support, their support centers, and we become their support centers as well. So that's really the carefree kind of living and the carefree lifestyle that we're able to provide for them, is to take that burden from those families so that they can be the daughters and the sons again, and we can provide the services that resident needs.
Well articulated. Tracy, if you would, tell them again about some of the opportunities that are here. And the list is long. If you had to guesstimate about maybe the number of employees that you're looking for, skill sets that you're looking for, please.
We're looking for 50 to 100 employees over the next several years. Nursing and hospitality are really the biggest, largest numbers of employees that we're going to be seeking.
Okay.
Yes.
When we talked about inspiring lives, and I do think that that's really the mission statement here, I can tell you guys are very committed to that. So when you have one-on-one interviews with folks, Nick, and I'm sure you have to do that, what kind of person are you looking for personally? What do you look, you said you want to see passionate people. I know that's important, but what other attributes do you look for?
I think someone who brings a lot of energy to the table, someone who has a lot of knowledge, obviously, and experience is always a good thing. But I think ultimately what we want is for them to better themselves and to take care of our residents here and to have passion about doing that. Whether it's from a nursing aspect, a hospitality, or dining services. We really just want them to have passion for what they do.
All right. How urgent is the need here? I mean, obviously, you're expanding, growing. You talked about the aging population continues to grow. So for folks who are thinking about an opportunity, should they react quickly? Is the need very, I would guess right now is the time, right, Nick?
Right now is the time. We have 2 new communities coming online here this summer.
Wow.
Both independent living and assisted living. So there's going to be plenty of jobs that need to be filled.
All right. This is exciting. Again, Masonic Homes, and I know we've been a little bit repetitive of this, but I think it's important. You're looking for mainly hospitality, nursing industry, and other ancillary jobs here, if you would.
Teaching assistants at our Sproutlings Pediatric Daycare. It's just a great opportunity to interact with kids. It's intergenerational, so we have a lot to offer for people that are looking for a very diverse and just lots of fun, things that you can do every day, that there's always something to do next.
Okay, Nick, and again, if you would, detail the benefits. For folks who are watching, what's in it for me? We talked about how solid the industry is moving forward. There's no question. This job will be here today, tomorrow, and in fact, I would think there will be even more opportunities. But for folks who are looking at this, other benefits that are offered here at Masonic Homes.
Yeah, like we said, the free education, flexibility in scheduling, and just all the services that we can offer to our staff here.
That's a good question there. You said flexibility in scheduling. If someone maybe is only available part-time. Are there part-time positions available?
Absolutely. We are 24/7 in most of our communities, and we're able to accommodate just about anybody's scheduling needs. Absolutely.
All right. And if you watch the show, and like I said, it seems like we're having fun. We are. These people are really. It's amazing about the culture that they have built here. With that being said, if someone would like to come in and see for themselves, can they do that, Nicole? Can they come in and tour campus?
Absolutely. We would be welcome to have them. They can also find out information about all of our services online at MasonicHomesKY.com.
Okay, I know we've talked a lot about the opportunities, but Nick, I do want to ask you, for folks who are watching, perhaps they do have a loved one who's at that point in their life where they need a little bit of help, or how would that process work as far as a senior who would like to visit, maybe the entire family come visit?
Absolutely. We'd love to encourage you to come and tour Sam Swope to see what we have to offer and how different we are compared to what you may think is skilled nursing, and give us a call as well. We'll set up a tour and love to have you out.
All right, once again, Sam Swope Care Center. I've really enjoyed the conversation. I think it's there is an educational component to this show, but it's also fun, and I think you guys have handled all of them very well, juggled very nicely. Way to go.
Thank you so much.
All right, again, Masonic Homes, 82-acre campus, a lot of exciting things going on here. Passionate people, inspiring lives. I'd say that's absolutely true. Frank, when you tell people, Nick, how to get here, if someone wanted to come and check it out a little bit, when you tell them how to arrive, directions, what do you say?
Sure. I know our campus can be a little bit confusing sometimes.
It's big.
It is very big, 82 acres. But we come to our address, 3701 is the best place to put in your GPS if you're trying to find us. And Sam Swope's right in the back, so please come here anytime.
And I think also it's important, families are happy. All your families, everybody happy with the job that you have here at Masonic Homes?
Absolutely.
There we go. See, those are genuine smiles. Again, Masonic Homes, check out their website today. There it is up on the screen. And we'll be right back on Wave 3 Listens. We're live from Frankfurt Avenue.
Join us for the Center for Women and Family celebration of service and survival on February 16th at the Marriott downtown. This event raises funds to provide free support to victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. To learn more, head to wave3.com.
Over 700,000 cases solved anonymously. If you have information on a crime, call Kentuckiana Crime Stoppers 582-CLUE. It's your call.
Locally owned for over 30 years.
Locally owned for over 40 years.
What's the secret?
Going above and beyond for your patients.
Knowing the people you help each and every day.
Caring about your neighbors.
That's what being a good neighbor pharmacy is all about.
Locally owned.
Locally operated.
Locally loved.
Get to know your neighbor at mygnp.com.
In these hard times, millions of Americans struggle to get by on low wages. Their difficult lives are made harder when they do the work they've been hired to do and their employers refuse to pay them for some hours but not all, or fail to pay overtime when hours exceed 40 in a week. This is called wage theft. It's real simple. Employers take money that belongs to their employees. If you have questions about wage theft or overtime violations, call us. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Welcome back. Once again, this is the Sam Swope Care Center, Masonic Homes. And Tracy, I'm going to put you to work. That website, you can accomplish a lot on that website, can't you, Tracy?
That's right. You can apply for a job, find out about our jobs, get contact information for our recruiting staff, learn about where we're located, and stop by for a tour, please. MHKYjobs.com.
All right, and there is the website up on the screen. Guys, I hope you don't mind. I may not apply for a job. I'm very happily employed here at Wave. But with that being said, can I come out and just hang out?
Absolutely, anytime.
All right. Nick, thank you.
Thank you.
Tracy, Nicole, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy the sunshine, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on Wave 3 Listens Live.